All right, well, just to show another example of how we can use the key variable, we'll use the same if else, if a key is pressed, else do this thing in combination with the key key variable. But we're going to set the size of the text up here so that it only executes once rather than 60 frames per second, which is inefficient. And then we're going to say here, if key pressed, let's do some checks with this. If the key, so if any key is pressed, it'll check to see if the key is, let's say, R, and it's just used the single quotation marks or apostrophes for this. We will set the background to red. So that's RGB 25500. Else, if key equals G, green, background we'll set to 0G 0. Else, if key equals, you guessed it, B, background we'll set to 0, full blueness. And then we still have this other else down here. So if any key is pressed, it'll look to see which key is pressed and set the background to that color. Or else, let's have it set it to white. Background 255. And if we run this program, now it's not actually fully running yet. It's just doing the setup where it was setting the text size. I'm not quite sure why that takes so long in Java, but it always does. So now if I hold down a key that's not, I'm clicking the space bar, it's not doing anything. But now if I hold down R, it turns red, and then I release it and it turns white. Blue, I release it and it turns white. Green, white. And so you can start to see how you use these things in combination to create interesting situations where you can control the location of a thing on screen with the keyboard. And we'll get into how you tell if the up, down, right, left keys are being pressed. But you could just use, the ASD W keys to approximate them or whatever. Anyway, so that's just one quick thing you could do with key variable.